detector isn't reliable.
So it's probably not the VTX, it's probably something to do with the camera.
Shit. God damn it.
What happened?
I just don't have enough. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Over my goggles. Over my hat. Okay. Now, are we still recording? Yes, of course we're still recording now. Then of course we're still recording now. Okay, here we go. You good? Okay, here we are. This is going to be the most boring thing in the world. Excuse me. But if this goes quick, we'll get to flashing these things. What I have here is the, let's switch to the document camera. So, R9 modules. This one is from Andy. Thanks, Andy. But he's got some F-port craziness on there, and I don't do F-port. So, and I've got this one. And that plane that was just flying, the plane that was just flying is what I'm making the mount for. I want to convert that tonight to R9. And then I'm going to make a second receiver for the second Twin Explorer that I'm going to make. So that plane that was flying at the beginning is a Twin Explorer, which I can get and explain, but not right now. So it has a carbon fiber boom, and that carbon fiber boom needs a space. I just started this like 10 seconds ago, and I figured, oh, I'll just do it on a live stream so I get a recording of it. Okay, so we're about to extrude this to a length of, and I just decided to measure this and go like about 20, I think I want it to be, say 25 millimeters. 25 millimeters. 25. Oops. 25. Then we're going to, so we started this in Fusion 360. Oops, whoops, we're in the wrong screen. There, I just extruded that. Let's go back. What I did was, we'll just delete that and do it over again. So, here we go. Show the sketch. Let's show the sketch, shall we? Sketch. So we just select this and we hit Q for extrude, and then we type in 25. And we get a 25 millimeter little doohickey there. I'm going to try printing this without support at first. So anyway, now we got to make a little mount for our little receiver. We want like a little capture for this. And it's going to go along the edge of the carbon fiber boom. So it's going to go a long way. So we're going to make a sketch on this surface. Ah, I forgot to change screens again. I'm going to make a sketch on this surface. You pick a surface here. We're making a sketch on this surface right here. And so the first thing we're going to do is draw a rectangle, and the rectangle is going to be, I've already written it down. I've made some notes on this pad here, and the notes tell me to make this 17.4 by 10. So that's what I'm going to do. 17.4 by 10. So it's going to be 10 that way. 10, we'll make it 11. Actually, 10 was already. We'll make it 10.4. And then this way, oops. Should have made this dimension too. D. And, oh, that one. We're going to dimension that guy at, we'll say 18. And then we're going to dimension this to this corner. And we're going to make that 2. And then we are going to make this dimension. Let's make that 2 also. No, let's make that escape. Let's make that whatever this is. probably have to change that later. Okay. Then we want to do an offset. And I want to pick, so I'm going to do O for offset. And I'm going to uncheck chain selection. I'll pick that one and that one. I didn't select it, that one and that one. And we're going to flip it. And I think 1 millimeter is perfectly fine. Okay. Then we want to draw a line from there to there, and then another line from there to there. Then I think I'm just going to draw another rectangle. This is going to be rather crude at first. And so what I said in my measurements was that that's 2.7 from the end. So I want this to be about 3, and which way is it going? Which way is the button? Where's the button? It's on this side, so yeah, 2.7 from that end. So we're going to draw this little box from here to 1.7. 2.7 plus 1 is 3.7. Let's say 3.6, 3.6. Then we might make that this line we're going to make concentric, line up with that line. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to make another block. I'm forgetting about the zip ties. I need to do channels for the zip ties. We're going to do those up in the air, I think. Okay, channels for the zip ties are coming. So we'll do this. Okay, so we'll say that we're going to use the line up, whatever that is. Geometry's over constrained. Okay, we won't do that. It's already set there. So we're just going to dimension this. Confused me. So we'll say 4. And that should be fine because we're going to measure this. And it's going to tell us it's about 4 or something. 4.7. I want to make a little groove for the antenna over here. I think I should make this 5. No, I should probably make it 4.6. 4.6. Let's do that. And then we're going to line this line up with this line with that line. There we go. That constrains it. See, it turns all black. That means it's constrained. Okay, so now what we can do is we can take this and we can we can push it down distance minus, oh, sorry. That. And then back to document camera over here. Okay. Something about my numbers here. Okay. Did something, changed scenes. All right. We're going to Q on this guy right here, or on the screen. Q. It's asking us, where are we going? Minus. We're doing minus 0.2. Cut. And we're going to show the sketch again. This sketch is going to be our called main shape. Main shape. This sketch is going to be called RX. Okay, so we're showing that again. So now we can select this and go Q and select this and select this. And then we're going to go up, let's say 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter, 1.2. And it's a join. Okay. Okay. So that's what it looks like sort of so far. Actually, I should do this one down too. Q. And then we're going to do minus 0.2. And that should line that up with that other one. Right? If we turn off the sketch, it should be a smooth line, yeah. Okay, so now we will prepare something for the little zip ties. And in order to do that, we need to measure the zip ties that we're going to use. Which means I have to find the zip ties that we're going to use. Which should be over here. Gargantuan ones will be strong enough. Zip ties. So these zip ties are about 1.2 millimeters thick and 4.4 wide. 1.2 by 4.4. 1.2 by 4.4. So we'll make it 1.6 by 4.8. So that means what we want to do is make a sketch on this surface. And we're going to draw a rectangle here. And we're going to draw it from that point. Yeah, just to that point. And we're going to draw another rectangle. Well, let's get the dimensions of the, well, we'll make it equal. So we'll do that, and then we're going to go. It's probably going to be about 3. Okay, so we're going to inspect this, measure that, and that is 4 millimeters. So we're going to dimension this to 4 millimeters. Then we're going to go finish sketch. Then we're going to take these two, Q, and go up some distance. Not that far. Remember, we only got to make a 1.6 millimeter hole. Okay. And actually, okay, I'm overthinking this. It's getting more complicated. All right, that'll be good. We'll call it 4 millimeters for now. Can always adjust it later. Okay, so now what we're going to do is draw a sketch on this. We'll start on this side. We'll do a sketch on this side. And we've got to project a line. We've got to project that line right there. Okay. So that will help us gauge where we want to put our little slots for the zip ties. So we're going to draw some rectangles, 2 rectangles, 2 zip ties, one at this end, and that's going to be, that dimension is going to be 4.8, 4.8, and that dimension is going to be 1.6. And then this is going to be lined up, horizontal constraint with that. And we're going to draw another rectangle, and we'll do it 4.8 to add 1.6. I told you this would be boring as hell. Oh, good. The last viewer just left. My last one viewer, bye. I'm sorry. This is the most boring thing ever. I understand. I get it. Okay. So now we're going to do dimension from here. Oop, oop, oop. D. From there to there. And let's do that to 2.8 or something like that. Yeah, we want some bite over here so it can't break off. And the same over here. Yeah, I should be using named parameters. Oops. But I'm not. I'm just trying to do a quick and dirty drawing here. Okay, so now we're going to finish sketch. Then we're going to cue both of these, push, pull, and we're going to say extent to object. And then we're going to zoom out and grab this plane right there, and boom, it's going to do a cut through all this stuff. Okay, so that's our zip tie slots. So now we need to just maybe smooth it out a little. Smooth it out. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I should make a little lid for it, but no, we won't get that fancy. See, mission creep, man, mission creep. We don't want mission creep. Okay, let's just fillets. Let's do some fillets here. Fillet. Oh, you know what I want to do? Escape. I want to do fillets in here. Fillet. So the zip tie doesn't have a big corner. It has a little rounded edge. That would be a little bit better. So how much of a fillet can we give it? Let's look inside there. What's happening? Oh, that looks good. Right? How thick is this receiver? You know, like, how thick is it? 3. Oh dear. 3.2. See, what I don't want is that the zip ties crush the frickin' receiver. Because I didn't really make that thick enough. We're just going to see how it fits. We're going to print something like this because it won't take but a few minutes to print. 3 millimeters, that looks good. Now we'll do some fillets up here. Fillet here and here. Let's do, just so it doesn't look like crap. It doesn't look like crap. Yeah, right. I amuse myself. It looks like crap, I know. Okay, now let's do another fillet over here. F 1 millimeter, yeah, because that's all that's in there. Okay, feel like we could make this deeper, but then that's so thin right there. I want it to be thin and light, but okay, so let's just take the body here and RX mount, RX boom mount, boom mount, and let's export it. Okay. Oh, I'm forgetting to change the screen. Forgetting to change the screen. As usual. So what we're going to do is put it in the FT landing. Oop. Save as 3MF. Oh, look at that. No, I want it as a STL, right? How did I get here? Let's go back. I screwed up somehow. There we go. STL binary. High precision, millimeter. Okay. Then we're going to the FT Explorer folder and we'll say RX boom mount. That's why we named the body, so that our file's already properly named. I know, most boring thing ever. I am so sorry, everybody. Okay, so this we're going to try to print. So now we got to load Cura. And we got to turn on the 3D printer. Be right back. Off we go. Oh, we have a 3D printer view. 3D printer view, folks. We've got it all here at DankRC. We've got it all. I say that, and then do I have it? We've got it. Here we go. Jimmy. Thanks, Jim. Jimmy's in the control room. Some peace. There I am. We're going to turn on some lights in here, maybe. And we're going to print it back in the back part back here. So we're going to hope for level. Bye, viewers. It was nice to see you. Very popular, boring stuff here. And let's save this while we're at it. I'm going to call it RX boom mount. And this really is for the R9MM that Andy gave me. So thanks, Andy. Thank you. Okay, so while that's heating up, let's go back here and let's load our web browser. Well, let's go back here while I find my web browser page. Octoprint number 1. Octoprint number 1. And then we will, oh, where is that one? It's behind here. Must be over here. So we'll move that over here. We'll put this back here. And move this over here. Oh, whoa, whoa, shit. Lost it, folks. I lost it. Octoprint number 1. There it is. Okay, then we can switch back here. So now what we're going to do is connect to our printer. That printer. Yes, I just have a camera sitting on a piece of Tupperware. So it's connected. So now what we're going to do is crank up the temperature. And we are going to have to run our bed leveling wizard, which means I'm going to have to go get the tablet. I know. I am so sorry. This is so boring. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a lot of these workshop rambling things. I'm just going to be on the workshop. People can come hang out. I kept saying that before last winter. I never did it. I have to run upstairs and get my tablet and something to drink. Oh. Should put the standby video on. Standby. Hold on. Standby, Jimmy. Jimmy's on. Jimmy's on it. He's on it. I swear he's on it. He's putting the standby. He's getting it. And oh shit. Why is it over there? Okay. Robot camera functioning. Well, that was exciting. I missed the landing. That's too bad. But I have here the tablet. We shall go to the printer and level the printer. And I don't, well, you'll see that much of it. Sorry, that's all you're going to see is that much of it. But I'll be talking too. How exciting. Oh, and I forgot to get orange juice. I'm thirsty. Alright. These chips are making me thirsty. Okay, so I need a piece of paper. So we go to the paper cutter and we cut ourselves a piece of paper. And we have a screwdriver and we go to our tablet. Oh, and we must, of course, wipe off the print head, right? We always wipe off the print head. And then we're going to start the process. It homes the printer. Then the printer will come down to the Z home slowly because I had it raised up. I don't know why. Oh, because that was the height of the last print. And we don't need to put tape on that missing spot because it's not going to be anywhere where we need to print. That looks good. Yes, this is an old A-nut A8 old bean from about 2015, 2016. I bought it in 2016. And that was at the... People were already done buying A-nut A8s and moving on to the next thing. But I'm kind of like a cheap ass, and I don't have a lot of money to spend. And I don't mind DIYing it. I have to. Which I did with this printer. So yeah, it's not a very exciting printer. It's not very high quality. But you know what? It does the job for what I needed to do. It's printed all my aero pods and all my wing mounts and all my camera mounts, and that one I don't even have to move. This corner is always the stablest. It's weird. It doesn't change over the course of the leveling process. I think we're pretty good. And that one went down a little, feels like, but it's good enough. We're going to try printing this without supports. And while it's printing, we're going to do the firmware. We are ready. Actually, yeah, that's good. We are ready to go. So, we're going to place the object in Cura. And bye everybody, there's nobody watching, so that's good. We're going to place the object in Cura and print it. So let's get it. We go over to here to open files, and we are going to go to the FTX, my folder where I have this. It's going to pop it in there sideways, of course. I don't know why it's always sideways, even though the top is the top. I don't know how to stop that from happening. But we're going to rotate it. And then we're going to zoom out and move it towards the back. I'll put it back over here somewhere. Then we are going to slice it. I can't think of a better thing to do with your Friday night than to sit here and watch me fiddle with stuff in my workshop. And then we're just going to press print. Oh, you haven't been watching. Well, isn't that lovely? Oh, look at that. I've screwed up the... Yeah. Basically what I did was I loaded it over here into Cura, and I scooched it down. I'm such a shitty YouTuber. No wonder nobody's watching. Then, because I was stuck on this scene, you couldn't see. But now we're back over here. And then it switches to monitor when you go to print. But we'll go back to the full screen view. This one. And it's going to print our thing. We don't get a very good view of it from here. But while that's doing that, let me get prepped to do the... Actually, I'm going to go get some orange juice. Nobody's watching. It doesn't matter what the fuck I do. And all this has to be edited down later, and I'll never do that either. 12 that switches scenes? It is 12 that switches scenes. Sorry, I have to remount my mic. Greetings again. This is AC, and we are here at DankRC's RandomStream. Randomly streaming. That's why no one watches, because I don't have a schedule. I'm the worst YouTuber, because I'm not really a YouTuber. That's why I'm bad at this. I'm like the antithesis of Bot Grinder and Joshua Bardwell. They actually work hard at their channels, and I have yet to do that. I've got lots of ideas, lots of things, but right now we are making a little R9 mount that I'm going to put about right here on this carbon fiber boom. We're printing it out. That's what that is. So it's going to go right here on this. I call it a FliteTest Explorer because the main design was based totally off of FliteTest Explorer. The wing is a FliteTest Explorer wing. The tail is a FliteTest Explorer tail. The fuselage section in here, inside of here, the part that captures the carbon fiber boom is also the same. From this point down is the same as this whole part here. This whole part inside of here, if I can describe that, and this part is the FliteTest Explorer design. All I did was shave the top of it off because I don't have a rear-facing motor. If that makes any sense at all. Probably not. If you don't know what a FliteTest Explorer is, it won't make any sense. So what we should do is we have over here our soldering space, and we are going to solder some cables. While that's printing, we're going to, and it is printing, while it's printing away, I'd like to welcome all my vast amount of 0 viewers out there. Welcome to the stream. Welcome one and all. Welcome none and all. It might change someday, but I'd probably be afraid if there were actually people watching. So, which one is SD? No, 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 no. That one. So, what we're going to do is solder some wires onto this. And we're going to use white. I've got a little rolly thing here, this thing from Amazon. This is actually 24 gauge and it's too thick probably for most use cases in my situation that I'm using it for. And we're going to use not green, shouldn't pull the green out, don't pull the green out, blue, white, red, and black. So I got this probably embarrassingly on Amazon, but it's very handy. We're just going to pull all these cables out, and we're going to measure how long we have to make them. Oh dear, this is the part I haven't been anticipating, that it's going to be a mess. This thing, that'll definitely take up all the time to print this, because I gotta first move everything out of the way and then get the plane over here and take the wing off. I'm gonna definitely take the wing off to get all this. And what I have over here is my other project that I'm working on, which is this Aero Combat Wing, Laser Tag Wing. So I'm probably going to screw up the thing there. Okay. Let's switch to a different view here. What is it? Is it 4? Yeah. Is it 4 with... No. No. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do is take the wing off. And so we take the little bamboo sticks out. And then we just lift the wing up. And we're going to see if we have to not disconnect all the wiring. I'll just set it over here. So far it works. Okay, so let me put on some high mag. Oh, first of all, what we need to do is pull up. I believe this is an F405 wing. And I wish I could. Here, let's move the camera, because you can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. Let's move it even more over here. I'll never get this in until I get an overhead camera. But at least some of it will get there. This is the mess that comes out of the thing. But what we have to do is remove the receiver and put in my good receiver, my R9, that we're going to flash. So what we have to do is figure out where we're going to put the R9 and how long the wires are. That's the first thing we need to do. So in order to do that, we're going to go to the desktop. Since no one is watching, ooh, okay. Greetings. Let's go back to Octoprint. Give you something to look at while I mess around here for a second. Ooh, the bridge. It's making the bridge. See that? You see that? Yeah, look at that. It's going to work just fine, I think. Oh, I got to stop banging into the wing. Can't turn my chair. That's how it is at the DankRC workshop. Okay, so what we need to do is pull up a web browser with the tab of Maytag. F405 wing. This tab. Okay, let's look at it. Yep, that's it. I just don't think I put that top on. Okay, so let's go. Oop, let's look at, so what I'm looking at here. Let's learn how to be a YouTuber and show what I'm trying to show. I'm not a YouTuber, but I do want to not be a terrible, make terrible videos, but that's too late. Too late for that. Okay, so that's going TX2. So it's the same as my other project that I just worked on for Kevin. Ground 5-volt S-Bus smart port. It's actually, yeah, my receiver is not in that order, but we don't care about this part. We care about this part. And the S-Bus is over there. So let's see, that is from the pins in the back where the ESC connects. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th row. And it's going to get all that from there. And where's the TX2? Oh, that's way over there. So we're going to do a 3-pin connector and a 1-pin connector. Now what we're going to do is look over to our printer. Oh, looking good. Looking good, folks. Then let's go to number HD cam. Okay, so now let me see if I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row. I said 5th row from the back. This does not look like the same flight controller. Which is this? F411 wing. F411 wing. I looked up the wrong flight controller. You can almost see in there. Can you see in there? That's what I'm looking at. And let's also look at our print. It's almost done. Nobody stayed around to watch it. You missed a fantastic. Okay, so let's just go back. Oh, products, flight controllers, F411 wing. Where are you? F411 wing. Is that even a thing? Jesus, it's not even here anymore. Oh no. Are they not going to show me? Okay. M-A-T-E-K F411 wing. Come on, show me. Show me pictures. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Give me this one. Please don't have taken it away. Please don't have taken it away. Oh, good. Here it is. Wiring guide and mixer. Okay, so here we go. That is the camera in the VTX over there. S-Bus 5 volts ground. And smart port goes to ST1. Oh, just like the F411. Yeah, that F411 chip. Not the biggest fan now that I've had the WSE board and I realize the lack of UARTs. There's no UARTs. I think there's only 2. So I can't put iNav radar on this plane either. I have to get a different flight controller to put iNav radar on because the F411s don't have enough fucking ports. UARTs. Okay, so that is from the USB side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. It's the 7th row in the back. From the USB port. Okay, so now we're going to have to switch to this. Let's see if I can find it. I'm Probably going to get my fat head in the way. 7 rows from the USB port. I'm going to have to do it from over here. Sorry. I'm going to put this down so it's not such a stretchy on my cables. Oh my God, there's no lights from this side. This is all backwards. I need to turn this around so I can see. All right. Okay. I am so sorry for my lack of ability to do this. We're also going to have to find the receiver in there. I think it's right here on the side. Oop. Okay, am I going to be able to do this with the camera? This is why I need an overhead camera. Need for my vast audience out there in TV land. There it is. I can even read it. S-bus. So it's this last one. Oh, the print is finished. Boy, this is going to be hard to dig this out of here. It's very well attached. What's this go to? I've detached something. A servo. Okay, so here's our receiver. Let's work our way back the other way. So what we're going to do... Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh. What we're going to do is get the antennas cut out. And there's no way that you're going to be able to see that on this camera because it's on this side. And I'm just going to peel off. It's very simply held by tape. All I have to do is peel off all this clear Scotch tape. This might even be better. Yeah. That's a good chunk of it. Remember, this plane is almost the airframe, I should say. This main fuselage. There's it goes one antenna. Even if no, there's no reason I'm going to have to put this 2.4 gigahertz system back on. But if I had to, I wouldn't put the antennas back where they are now. Very poor placement. There's the other antenna. So there's the receiver. So all we have to do is work our way back. And we'll leave it out. We'll leave it connected until we get to the point where we're ready to connect the other one. Did I have 4 wires? Yeah, so I did the smart port too. Yeah. Okay. We might untangle those one at a time. So there's the receiver that I want to take out, and it's a I don't even know what it is. XRS revision 1.1 X4RS X4R. Basically, it's an X4R. And what shit range that thing has, right? Especially, well, because of the antenna placement mainly. If I were just to put this on the wing, or right behind here, right up front here or something, it would be better. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go get our wing mount. Let's switch to this view. Welcome one and all to the most fabulous depth of boring that you can get. Okay, here's our little doohickey. Oh, look at that. It just pops right off. So, we have zip ties to test the zip tie holes. We have the receiver to test the receiver. Let's do that first. Let's go back over here. There's our part. Oh, I want the button to be up. It goes this way. So what I think is it's going to have to be a little deeper. Let's take it over here and do it under this camera. Oh, crap. I got to watch my chair. Sorry, plane. Very small workshop I got here, but it works. We like it. Okay. Document cam. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Right there. Okay, so here's our part. And here's our glasses. So let's look at a zip tie. Goes in the holes. And if we go, oh, well, it goes in the first hole. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. All right, we'd have to glue that down. Okay, so what we have to do is go up more. This, okay, so the first thing we have to do, let's go back to Fusion. And, okay, so what we have to do is look at a few of these things. Which one is this one? That one. So let's go up 2 more millimeters. 3 more millimeters. So that would be 7. 7. Now let's go 6.6. It's break it in half. 6.6 out. Okay, and then let's do this feature. Nope, not that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. This one. .2 when we really want it to be. So it's 4 to 6.6. 4 to 6.6, and we want 1.2. The difference there was 2.6, so 1.2 plus 2.6 is 3.8. 3.8. So that should be kind of the same. Yeah. Let's just take another look and make sure we're happy with being able to sit it in a pocket like that. Button's going to be on this side. Yep, I think that'll work out well. Okay, so now we've added a little bit more material. Let's double check that this fits on the thing, on the boom. And that would be your camera here. I don't know, this one maybe. Let's go over here. We're going to see if it fits. Oh yeah, it fits just fine. See what I'm doing there? So that's this mount. Fits real good. It'll go there. And then we're going to have another mount on the side that's going to hold the antenna. So that's going to go there. So one thing we can do is measure the amount of wire we need while we have this out. Well, we can do that after we start printing. Let's start the print first. Shall we? Shall we start the print? What do you think? So what we're going to do is we're going to save as mesh. And we're just going to say V1.1. Just in case we want to go back to the other one for some reason. Okay, so now we're going to go to Cura. And we're going to go back here. Let's stay on monitor and let's preheat this sucker. So it's ready to go. And let's clear the build plate. Oh. Sorry, folks. I did it again. I did it again. I can't seem to remember to change screen. So here we are. We're going to load our file again. My apologies. And I don't know why we have to rotate this sucker. Look, I just want to show you Fusion top. Top should be, this should be XC. Let's look at this. Oops, escape. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button because when I go between Cura. Oh, see. They've got the X, Y, and Z crooked, are different than my X, Y, and Z on the printer. If you look over here. Oh, that's why. I finally figured that out. It took me checking it out on the live stream. So thanks for that. Okay, so this is what we're printing, folks. It's the receiver boom for the R9MM. Thanks to Andy. Thank you, Andy. He has moved on, folks. Moved on from the R9 world into the more stable, less crappy world of Crossfire. However, I will be stuck in R9 world for quite some time. Okay, so what we're going to do once again is look at it from the front, which is here. And we're going to move it to the back because, as you can see from this view, if I can get that view, oh, you can't see from that view, but if I had a decent camera on the printer, here's the printer view. There is a row of tape missing right along there. And so we're going to move this back to the back where we kind of had it before. About there. That looks good. And we're going to slice it. And we have it preheated. So now we can go to our Octoprint. And we can, oh, not yet. Not yet. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Go here. We're going to say print with Octoprint. And now I got to make sure, oh, I hit the plane again. Now I got to make sure that the skirt is gone. I didn't take the skirt off. Let's take the skirt off, shall we? There we go. We made it before it started printing. That's good. Many, many skirts. Makes a lot of dirty, not a lot of dirty, a lot of trash. There we go. It's starting. So now we can move on to designing the next piece. It's either that or soldering on the wires. And if nobody tells me what they want in the chat, then I'm just going to move on to doing the next part of the component. So what we're going to do is, what we do is we go up to here in Fusion and we're going to new component. In fact, what I'm going to do is be really fancy and make the boom. We're going to just call this component the boom. Okay. And we are going to do a sketch from somewhere. Let's just do a new sketch from right on this plane right there. And on that plane, we're going to project this line right there. That's all we need for projection. Then we're going to draw a rectangle from there. Well, actually, escape. We are going to draw a rectangle. We're going to draw a line, an offset line, 0.8. And then we're going to draw a rectangle. And that line is going to be 20, tab 20. And the distance between this and this D dimension, this and that is going to be this dimension divided by 2. So D 42 divided by 2. And the dimension between this point and this point is going to be okay. Over constrain. Cancel. Oh. I see. This is the wrong dimension. We want it to be 0.4. There. Now we have our boom sketch, and now we're going to do a cue push-pull, and we're going to do it on two sides. And on this side we're going to do like 300. Oh, that's the wrong way. On that side we're going to do 60. And then on this side we're going to do 300. Okay. There, that shows us our carbon fiber boom. And now let's check our print, shall we? How in the hell did I get 2 likes? Nobody's watching. That's insane. Thanks, people. Thanks for the likes. The print is going well. So now we're going to go back to our our Fusion. And we're going to make another component. And that component is going to be the antenna mount. A-N-T-E-N-N-A mount. And we know that it's going to have to go kind of like that. You can't see what I'm batting. I'm batting here. Let's do the document camera again. Here, we'll go to this for a second. Ooh, did we lose our HD cam? Oh no, it's not in this. It says HD, but it's not there. Never mind. Okay. So, let's just kind of measure this if we can. It goes from... We're going to do it like that. It's going to be about from there to there, and that distance is about 112. So from there to there, 112. So we're going to just estimate. This is not official, doesn't matter, because it's not like I'm going to render the whole freaking thing. Okay, so we have our new thing, and what we're going to do is we're going to do an offset plane. The first thing we're going to do is an offset plane. So what we're going to do is construct an offset plane. And it's going to be 0.4 millimeters from that. Okay. And then that plane we are going to draw a sketch on. And just like before, we're going to draw a rectangle. And it's going to be of similar dimensions. So it's going to be well, I should have written that down, shouldn't I have? But we can take care of that. Let's just escape. Watch this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, what is this sketch? No, that sketch is the, let's show that sketch. And let's show the dimensions. That's the zip tie risers. Zip tie riser. And then this sketch, those are the zip tie holes. Zip tie holes. So this sketch, we want to see the main shape and show dimension. And it is what? .2 by 8. That's what we started with. 25.2 by 8. And then we cut into that by 20.8. Oh yeah, because it's 20.8. Right. Got it. And then so those dimensions were, here, let's hide the body for a second. There we go. 1.8, and then what was that dimension? Let's measure from that point. Come on, to that point. 2.2. 2.2. That doesn't really, I don't need that though. Okay. All right. Now we're going to activate this component again and work on this sketch again. And let's hide all these. Okay. And not that though. So we're going to put it on this side, right? Isn't this the sketch or run? Right? Yeah. This is the plane we're on. Okay, so we're going to go actually, this was a dumb thing to do, this offset plane. Let's delete this sketch. Delete. Finish sketch. Delete. Delete. Let's do a sketch. Let's do an offset plane this way. Construct offset plane. And we're gonna we'll do it from this point, and we'll say it's going to be about there. Doesn't really matter. 125. Because remember what I said over here, it's going to be how long? I didn't write it down. 125. Okay, we're going to draw a sketch on that plane, and we're going to do it exactly the same, just at a different. So we're going to we're going to let's project first. P, we got to project a line, that line. Okay, got that. Got it. Okay, now I know what to do. It's going to be a rectangle. So that dimension is going to be 25.2. 25.2. Come on. 25.2. 8. No, this was 20.8. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Jesus, why have I suddenly not been, I'm not able to think this through. Okay, dimension between here and here is this divided by 2. D51 divided by 2. Right? And this is level with this. No, 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 no. Okay, escape. This is horizontal with that. No, it won't let me do that. Okay, what? How in the hell? Oh, damn it. Why can't I just draw it as simply as I drew the other one? What's wrong with me? Okay, finish sketch. I'm starting over. That's fine. Okay. Sketch. No, not on that plane. Finish. God damn it. Okay, sketch. On this plane that I drew. Where is it? Where is it? Holy crap, how come I can't see this offset plane? Where is it? Fuck. Come on. I can't see it. Okay, here, we're just going to start all over again. Totally start over again. Delete. Where? What? There it is. Jesus. Oh my God. Why doesn't it stay showing up? Why did I... How can I not... Oh my God. Okay, never mind. Damn it. I have totally screwed the pooch here. Delete. Okay. Can I make an offset plane now, please? Construct offset plane. From there, 90 millimeters. Okay. Now all we have to do is draw a fucking sketch on this plane. Sketch. And then I'm going to just project these goddamn lines. This one. This one. This one. This one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, I screwed myself up now. I can't see. Oh goddamn. Okay. We're going to hide the boom. That one. and that one. And that one. Okay. Now hide. Now we're going to go over here. And then we're going to hide this body. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now what I'm going to do is draw a line from there to there. And I'm going to draw a line from there to there. And then I should be able to extrude that out. We want it to be the same as this. So let's go back to this main shape. Let's look at this feature. There's a way to see what this did, and I can't figure out how to do it, to just show how much I did. But now I have to go edit it. 25 millimeters. 25 millimeters. That's how big I made it. Okay, so this one is going to be the same. Back to this. So we've got sketch 5. So we're going to do a Q. And we're going to do 25 millimeters. Yay, now we have our body. Okay, this is the antenna mount. God, I suck at this. Okay, so now we're going to have kind of like the same thing. Let's get this sketch show. And let's do whatever it was. Let's do another sketch here. Actually, no, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to do a sketch here. And this is going to be this. So we're going to... Okay, let's show the boom again so I can see which way the boom is going. Right. We're going to do this. Show that too. Okay, so we're going to draw a rectangle like this. And it's just going to be like... Okay, we're going to do 4 millimeters. What is it? Oh, I didn't even pay attention. We'll do that 4. No, 8. Because we're going to have a tunnel going through there. Even 10 will be good. Okay, then welcome. Okay, then we're going to do like a little curvy thing. So we're going to do a, oh, how do you draw that arc? Like this. And just do one like that. No. So we can just do, oh, how do you escape? Okay, we're going to do a curve like, bring that one out, bring that one out. Okay. Wonder if we can like copy this. Move, copy. It's done. Okay, did it do it? What did it move? Nothing. Oh, that would be so cool if I could just do that. Let's try it again. Copy. Select this. Okay, so make a selection. That. Okay. Move type. Now, how do I control? No. Do I alt? Do I, no. Shift, control, alt. See, I'm going to have to watch a fucking tutorial on how to copy because it's not move object. Why is it move copy? Can I copy? No, I can't. Point to point. Now is it copy? Target point. God, I don't fucking know. Cancel. Fuck you. Okay, I can't copy because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to make another one and try it, and then we'll just... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Check that mark. Okay, then we're going to dimension. Let's go from this dimension to this dimension. And we're going to do 7. So now we'll make that 7. 7. Then we're going to go, this guy is going to go parallel to that guy. I mean, they're going to line up. And then this point is going to be parallel with that point. Oh, it won't let me do that. That's too bad. Click that point. Go there. No. Okay, wait. Escape. Okay, let's select this and let's get this sort of out there. Right? Like that one. Now, can I do that to that? Yes. And can I do that to that? Yes. And then can I dimension D this to that? Yes, and we'll call that 2.4. Can I do that the same? D from there to there. 2.4. And then that to there. 6. That to there. 6.8. Let's make this 6.8. 6.8. Ooh, look at that. Got a new picture there. Okay, they're still not fully constrained. Very interesting. Oh, I know why. Dimension there to there. 0.4. Now why aren't they fully constrained? Because that to that. 7.5. Still not fully constrained. How can I move that? Okay, so let's measure, let's measure this, inspect, measure this point to this point. 6.6 millimeters. That's plenty, right? Yep. Okay. I don't know why it's not constrained. Doesn't matter. So we're going to cue, push, pull. We're going to go up. Up on there and up on there. Up. $7.1. So we'll say 7. Now we're going to make a line zip tie. I think we only need, oh, we'll put one on this side too. Okay, so the rectangle is 4.8 by 1.6. So let's do a sketch here. And we're going to do a rectangle. It's 4.8 tab 1.6. And then D from there to there is going to be 2.4. Actually, that can be way more than that. 4.4. Let's do that. Yeah. 4.8. No. 3.8. Okay. That'll work. But this one will be higher. This one will be up here. So 4.8 tab 1.6. And then we're going to do a dimension from here to here, and that's going to be 2. And we'll do a dimension from here to here, and that's going to be 3. No. 2. 1.8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's fine. Then we'll do this dimension from there to there. And we'll call that 2.4. Okay, finished sketch. Now we're going to cue. We're going to push, pull, cue. We're going to go to object. And we're going to go around and do that object. Okay, now we're going to do a fillet. 2. 3. 4. We'll do 3 millimeters again. That's going to be tricky. That's going to be tricky. We'll see if it can do it. Might be a total fail. Okay, fill it there. Let's just get some of that rounded off. At least. Okay. Okay. Do a fillet there too. Fillet. Just a little bit like that. Now the question is, will this bulbous thing fit in there? That is like, it should. I think it will. We'll find out. Okay, so body, we're gonna name it. Then we're gonna save this file. Then we're gonna export this as a mesh. The other one's finished too, by the way. Save. So we're gonna go to Cura, clear the build plate, put this on the build plate. Sounds like the neighbors are having a party. Great, great, lovely. Okay, we're gonna have to rotate it again. I wonder if there's a way to change the Z, X, Y, Z orientation in Fusion. Because I'd rather have it like this. There must be. So we're going to put this back again, back here. And, oop, ran into my plane again with the chair. Sorry, plane. We are going to go get this off the printer before we heat it up again. Oh, look at that. And then does it fit on the boom? Test number 1. Does it fit on the boom? Fits perfectly on the boom. Test number 2. Does it fit in here? Look at that, folks. Fits like a dream. Now we do the zip tie over it. It'll go right over it. And hold it in. Look at that. Look at that. That's nice. We'll still put some glue in there too, of course. And we'll probably do the zip ties opposite way, like this. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Let's change to the HG cam. So there's what we started off to do. Fits on the boom. It holds the end receiver. Now we're going to do the print the antenna mount, which is another piece. We can get rid of this one. That one is a failed. Well, it's not a fail. It's just a prototype that we didn't accept. So now let's print this one. Let's preheat. Oh, desktop, 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 desktop. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. How about that one? Oh yeah, there we are. Let's preheat. And then we will prepare and go to print. We're just going to print it. So now 20 minutes, so it's a little bit longer. We've been at this 2 hours, folks. I think that means it's time to end. 2 hours of boringness. But we will press on with this project because I'm now going to solder the wires. If I had people hanging out, I'd stay, but nobody's hanging out. So everybody's asleep or doing their morning chores in Europe or something like that. So, yeah, we're going to call it a day. Yeah, here I am. Hi. So we're going to call it a day, and we're going to say we're having a good time doing boring stuff in the workshop. Good times doing boring stuff in the workshop, and this is a horrible YouTube experience for everybody, so I apologize in advance. AC from DankRC. Peace out.